Mandragora. Ramisa the slave trader. I think we need to get out of the flesh markets. I don't think there's much for us here. The eyes of the translucent Marilith carefully observe her surroundings. It seems this is not merely an image, but a projection of the creature's consciousness, while her physical body is located somewhere far from here. Next to the Marilith is a shriveled mandrake, which utters the occasional displeased shriek. Okay. Visitor from another plane. I am Ramisa, also known as Slough Skin. I don't know how to actually pronounce that word, whatever. And I am no simple vendor, but a true artist of the slave trade. My warehouses currently stand empty, but we can always arrange for a custom order. What would you like to acquire? Perhaps your enemy's son or daughter, bound by magic and powerless in the face of anything you might wish to do to them? An attractive person who once dared reject you? The little brat who bullied you as a child? Oceaneer is a city where all your dreams come true, the Marilith licks her lips, especially if they are dirty, bloody, and sweet dreams of possession or revenge. Once when I was very little, an Azata stepped on my tail, and he didn't even say he was sorry. But if you think I would ever ask you to catch him for me, you are a truly foolish and unscrupulous demon. I would never deal with someone like you. The memory still stings once I'm back in Elysium. I'll find that Azata and step on his tail myself. Oh, what a sweet and adorable dragon, and from Elysium no less. How cute. Don't try to suck up to me. I know a suck up when I see one. Ivy proudly turns up her nose. What do you mean by artist of the slave trade? While others trade for material gain, I do it for art. Unlike others, I am not involved in the faceless shipment of goods. Each slave who passes through my hands has a personality. Each sale is a spiritual experience. Not long ago, I sent my hunters to track down and capture a brave rebel fighting for the freedom of his people. And then I sold him, chained and dressed as a pleasure slave, to the tyrant who had enslaved his homeland. Some may call it a cliche, but I call it a classic. So what I see standing here is just your projection. Certainly, it isn't safe to appear in the flesh markets in person, especially for someone like me. You see, before I switched to this line of work, I was a humble gardener. I used to grow mandrakes. The Marilith pats her ugly pet on the head. It's a well-known fact that mandrakes grow if you water an ordinary weed with demon blood, or if you want planted in a demon's corpse. The allies, lovers, and masters of those I turned into fertilizer are still searching for me. Thus, I conduct my business remotely. In the same way, when I have slaves to sell, I first show their projections, and only after they're sold do I deliver them to the buyer. Okay, makes perfect sense. I'm not going to dispute your practices. Wondering if I should go up to the 10,000 delights first before I go to the harem. Don't really know what's there, but you know. Oh man, there's so much here. More people to talk to. Sutra's here! I just saw him. He's there. Sarzaxis. A demon who looks like a ball of lumpy, melting flesh. Yeah, that sums it up perfectly. Hovers in the air. He clenches a whip in his hand. The demon emanates an aura of confidence and authority. Wait! Has Sutra been captured as a slave? Oh shit, now we're going to have to spend money for Sutra? Oh, how much money am I going to part with this day? He snorts sternly at a skinny tiefling standing nearby, whose eyes are skillfully sewn shut with black silk thread studded with diamond chips. You horrible, horrible thing. The demon mutters something incomprehensible to you. His interpreter. The tiefling speaks to you in a soft voice devoid of emotion. Master Sarzaxis welcomes you to the flesh markets, visitor from another plane. He knows right away that you are a person of means. Though he himself has no interest in doing business with you, your presence benefits the flesh markets, so Master Sarzaxis is prepared to spare you some of his time. The slave will interpret his words for you, for he loathes speaking any language except to use the one in his homeland. Sutra! The Sutra's hideous face is marked with desperation. Overcoming his pride, he reaches out to you with his gnarled hand, beseeching your help with this humiliating gesture. Oh my god, the fact that he's been brought this low is actually quite sad. Ah, Bright! You like weird words, do you? Don't you? Tell me, is there a fancy term to describe someone who does bad things to other people, then finds himself in desperate need of their help later? The Sutra nods sadly. There is. It's called karmic justice, also known as bad luck. Ivy listens carefully, and just as carefully she examines the tiefling's sewn eyes, his loathsome master, and the surroundings of the slave market. Then, in a tone that brooks no objection, she declares, "Everything in this place is horrible. Absolutely everything. Sell me that dretch." Sarzaxis begins to snort, spraying saliva. He babbles quickly, which causes short, uncertain pauses in the slave's speech. The stretch, like the other demons in the shipment, is set aside for Lady Hepzibah. Without a doubt, this lazy waste of flesh, caught today in the lower city, will never prove to be a useful worker, but he still belongs to his new mistress. She's a very influential person. Therefore, trying to deceive her would be disrespectful and dangerous, and Master Zaxxas would never commit such a foolish act. He resents your suggestion that he is capable of doing anything of the kind. Master Zaxxas is insulted and outraged. There are not many vices that can surpass the greed of demons, but pride is one of them. Imagine what tremendous power it has when the two are combined. As disgusting as it is for me to give this advice, listen to me. If a scoundrel feels insulted, offer him gold. Not as part of the deal, but rather as compensation for the insult and as recognition of his high status. Okay, well, we're gonna have to trust this dude. Perhaps gold can compensate for the insult I've inflicted. The demon's grumbling abates slightly as a flicker of greed appears in his eyes. Master Zaxxas finds your idea very reasonable. He kindly agrees to accept the sum of 30,000 gold coins to atone for the insult you've inflicted. Taking into account your unfamiliarity with local customs, Master Zaxxas will not demand your hand or eye in recompense. For his part, Master Zaxxas considers it undesirable to keep this stretch in his stock, for he was the cause of your disagreement. As a gesture of reconciliation, he would like to immediately release him and drive him out of this unpleasant incident might be considered settled and forgotten. So this is kind of just the roundabout way of going, yeah, you can have it, and we'll do it this way so I don't get in trouble from Hepsimira. Okay, fine. Oh my god, I'm getting broke from this place. Comparatively, not like realistically. The tiefling translates to Zaxxas's satisfied snort, though it is wholly unnecessary. You understand its meaning perfectly. Master Zaxxas congratulates you on a successful purchase. Better appreciate this suture. We really got to talk with the fat thing in between us? Okay. The judge approaches you, glancing cautiously around. I own you! I mean, I do, but I don't. He mumbles in a quiet voice so that only you can hear his words. I have no idea why Hepsimira needs slaves, but from what I've heard, they don't live long. Becoming a property is a death sentence, no doubt about it. Meaning you saved me, so I guess the suitor appears confused. It seems this miscreation is not accustomed to being shown mercy and simply doesn't know how to express his thanks. How be captured? I've been wandering the lower city, searching for something. Never you mind what. I mean, that's not what I meant to say. It's a personal matter, yeah, that's the way to put it. So I was roaming around, chatting with all and sundry when the slave hunters appeared and started chasing us. They threw those who survived in a cage and brought us here. This is a typical occurrence in the Abyss. Social dynamics, it's called. The strong enslave the weak. What will you do now? With a gloomy glance at you, the suitor gives a vague answer. I'll continue my search, I will. It won't be easy, but I'll prove to her that I'm smarter and wilier than she thinks. The judge's expression is determined, even severe. What are you looking for? He throws you a suspicious glance. Don't ask, that's none of your business. The suitor hesitates, nervously scratching the back of his neck. He repeatedly opens his mouth to say something, but nothing comes out. He can't say it. Finally, he starts to mumble incoherently. You just be careful, that's what I'm saying. With a modest sigh, the suitor turns around, relieved to lose himself once again in Alishina's warren of alleyways. Wow! Imagine if I hadn't come here. Poor suitor would have been fucked. Oh man, I'm glad I came here in the end then. I just saved his life. Hi, Raggy. The Cambion, who gives you a smarmy bow, looks like he once tried to split in two, then changed his mind. That is disgusting. That seems to be my word of the, my phrases for the Abyss. That's disgusting. That's revolting. Ew. Who's old man over here? His chest is twice as wide as it should be, and double pupils stare at you from each of his eyes. Ooh, that's freaky. Every time this freakish creature opens his mouth, an impressive goiter swells his throat. Oh! His voice has an unpleasant croaking quality, as if a giant toad had taken up residence in his throat. Would you like to buy some flesh? You can call me Raggy. I'm at your service. Who are you? What are you selling? Everybody calls me Raggy. You know, I'm getting bored of reading, so that's great. Show me the spoils you've looted. It also increases the DC of spells from which spell list and hexes by 1. That's amazing. I don't have Ember in my party. The Simulant grants its wearer a +2 insight bonus. No. All my archers, i.e. Lan, needs his natural armor. We don't need that. Court of Violence. This Cloak of Resistance +4 also grants its wearer. How much is this for? 38,000. A 30-foot aura, which grants all enraged... Nope. Ooh! Speed. Yeah. Oh, it's not cold iron though. Oh, and I lose the fort save. Is it worth it? I don't know that it is, to be honest. That's 50,000 gold. And I lose the stunned or damage. Nah. I mean, it's speed, so I guess you get another attack. But at that point, it's not going to be a very good attack. No, I won't buy. Everything seems overpriced here. Golarion slaves. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I can't afford them. And he's got a method. Oh, that... You don't look like a method. Oh, how much are they? 15,000. Whoa. What just happened there? He looks at one of the slaves who can barely stand. With a subtle motion, he throws a spell that slits the unfortunate's throat as if it uses a serrated knife. Raggy spits in disgust at the body on the ground. He doesn't even bother to wipe the splashes of blood from his face. That one was completely defective. It would be shameful to offer it to a respectable buyer. Ivy crouches and growls softly. There are not many things that can anger this guileless dragon, but it looks like the slaver managed to do just that. The heavy silence of the hand of the inheritors was palpable. It fills the air like the calm before the storm. Buddy, you better fucking reimburse me for all these good deeds I'm doing here right now. Oh, hand of the inheritor, I'm gone broke because of your morality. And the angel's voice explodes in your head, roaring and furious like a battle horn. Can you not be angry in my head? I'm not the one who caused the problem. You killed him like an animal. Oh heaven, I knew I was descending into the depths of evil, but there must be a limit. There must be a limit to it all. If not today, then someday I will descend into this den of sin to punish the murderers and save their victims. I'm not supposed to attack in the open. The slavers look at you with hope. They are drained but not yet broken. One captive, who looks even worse than his peers, almost falls, but his friends prop him up with their shoulders. One of the slaves, a scrawny young man with a crippled leg and a hungry, wolfish face, slowly gets down on one knee before you. May the gods bless you, my lady. They've sent you to help us. We'll pray for you as long as we live. Oh, my poor money. Yes, I prefer money over the good deeds for these people. Rachel doesn't raise his voice, but it acquires the steely edge of a commander addressing the troops. Who is the leader of the group? Are there any among you who have served in the military? A young man salutes with the painful pride of a defeated but as yet unbroken soldier. Corporal Grotverg of the Vanguard Scouts reporting for duty, sir. The young man throws a sharp look at his comrades, and they seem to be immediately changed. Their backs become red bronze straight, and the bleak submission in their eyes is replaced by that familiar soldierly tenacity that seems to say, screw you. As you were, I can see you've been through a great deal, but the reinforcements are finally here, and you can proceed under the commander's lead. Rachel salutes the freed soldier, swift and abrupt like a saber strike. Darren looks at Rachel with a sly grin. Hasn't it crossed your mind, Paralictor, that among these slaves there may be those who, horror of horrors, chose to surrender to the demons, and now you're saluting them? The Inquisition will deal with that back in Golarion. Those who were captured while unconscious, who fought to the end, or were abducted against their will, they won't have any trouble. Those who succumbed to fear and surrendered will be executed, but at least they will die by the hands of their fellow soldiers instead of as slaves tortured to death by demons. A decent death. Explain to the slaves how to get to the Nexus. You can take refuge at my camp. God, but building an army of weak people. Elmode bless you. Thank you for standing up for us. We'll never forget your kindness. I hope this game repays me for my goddamn kindness. That is not adequate payment. Yes, I expect recompense for my goodness. I am not... What's the word I'm looking for? I'm not a philanthropist, shall we say. The ragged slaves huddle in a tight group and hurry toward the exit. They are frightened and tired, but you can see a glimmer of hope and defiance in their eyes. You did as every... Oh, it's the collar coming off. So that's 6 slaves I now own. Great. You did as every true Golarion should by saving the people from your homeworld for slavery. Thanks to people like you, my heart holds no doubts that we will emerge victorious from this struggle. Yeah, what about the method, though? Are we getting the method? How much is he? Oh, for God's sake. So much bloody money. I won't ask much for this nasty piece of crap. 10,000. And watch your fingers. This little prick bit off a few of mine when I was chasing him. The cameraman shows you his hand. It is hard to miss the fact that the number of fingers is still far higher than usual, despite the missing ones bitten off by the method. How many fingers do you have, bruh? Bring it over. With a gesture, Raggy opens the cage by magic. You notice his fingers have far more knuckles than is typical, which makes his hand look like a large, spotted spiders. The Mephit climbs out of the cage, then gazes at you with its mean, round eyes. So you just bought me, eh? Meaning I'm your slave now? That's funny. Why don't you just go? You miss the colourful ending of the phrase because in trying to avoid your retribution, the Mephit spreads its wings and soars upward, becoming nothing but a dark speck in the sky within moments. I spent 10,000 gold on you, you son of a bitch. Expeditious retreat. I hate you! Raggy laughs nastily. How awkward. You should have grabbed him as soon as he was out. Here, take this as a consolation prize. This is a ring of Hindering courage, an extremely valuable item. All the best gladiators wear these. I can't figure out how to become a gladiator, Raggy. With a wicked gleam in his eye, Raggy bares his sharp teeth in an insolent leer. You knew that would happen. Give me back my 10,000 or else. Can I do that? Oof. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Technically I did, and I can't blame him for that, but I kind of wanted my money back. Right. Wait, what? Bro, what did that happen? -6 penalty to strength and dexterity. Oh dear.
Skip the pleasantries.
Curse of weakness. Curses. That's disease. That's critical wounds. Is it a spell you have? Is it a spell I have? God, I get lost to who has what. Jesus. Remove fear. Cause fear. False life. Error of law. Protection. Restoration lesser. Dispel magic. Neutralize poison. Dismissal. Holy smite. Restoration fear. Slay living. Okay, let's face it, it's definitely not you. Circle of death. Cool. No, it must be me.
My skills are absolute.
I must have it somewhere. Cause fear, hypnotism, haze of dreams. I thought we had an object that did the curses, but I must be wrong. Sensible elemental, resist energy, castigate, nature's grasp, protection from energy, do slumber, rainbow dome. Oh yeah, I forgot that I have new spells that I haven't used yet. Believe in yourself. One friendly creature within medium range. +1 morale bonus to chosen ability for each 4 caster levels. Huh. So I could say give a dex bonus to Regil. And I am level am I 13? God, I can't remember what level I am. That at least will get me 12. So that's +3 morale bonus. Morale. Don't know that I'll ever use it, but you know, it's an option. Actually, that is pretty good. Okay, I do have optimistic smile there. But I don't have good hope. Should I put it on there? No, what the hell. I'll never use it, but I'll stick it on. Anyway, this is not what we came here for. Crushing Despair. Remove Curse. Let's see if this works. 4th level spell. Oof. I keep getting my dragon breath. Yay! It worked. Oh hey, we can loot this person. How did they have weapons on them? Wouldn't you have taken the weapons off them? You don't consider that to be normal behavior? Oh god, I just noticed that people have been hung from here. Oh god. There's still more. How much more money am I going to be out of pocket? Crebus. The tall thin vendor is swathed in a loose black robe. You know what? Whatever. Evil shadows. Okay. Cool. What kind of slaves can you offer? Jesus Christ, what do I get for buying all these slaves? Champion, heed the advice that I give you, though I do so with a heavy heart. Do not let these unfortunates into your camp, for darkness has branded them with its ominous mark. They pose a threat, and my heart tells me that any attempt to show them mercy will lead to a great loss and bloodshed. Well, in that case, do I need to spend the money? If I'm not gonna have them, I'm not spending the money on them. And I know I could set them free, but like, that doesn't help me. As I said, I want something in return. My money is for my army, so if I cannot benefit from it, then I will spend it on my army, damn it. Come on. Let's go chat to him though. He had magical shit. Alright, what overpriced crap does he sell? When the wearer of his boots casts the same spell for the fourth time during the day, the next spell becomes quicker. Yeah. Ring of Imminent Demise. Whenever the wearer of his ring makes an attack opportunity, the enemy must make a pass a fortitude saving throw or be knocked down. The ring also grants a +2 bonus to with two-handed weapons. Do you take attacks of opportunity? I don't think you do. He does. And I think he does. As feats, like they get the extra ability when someone next to them strikes an enemy, but I don't think you do. So it would have to be somebody walking past you, but... Oh well, a +2 confidence bonus on attack and damage rolls would be nice. Oh yeah, I forgot that I gave you that so that you didn't lose your mind, shall we say. Oh my god. No, no, I'm not taking it. I'm too goddamn broke. That's my army fund I'm minimizing. I don't really know how to use them, so I really don't see the point in buying them. And I'm certainly not going to buy it here where it's expensive. Ooh, curing. No, no, don't get tempted, Mish. It's not worth it. Oh, do I need a second one of these though? Oh, I can use my chain lightning. Not that many times though. Hopefully we won't need it again. While wielding this ring with a sign of Baphomet, you can summon two half-fiendish minotaurs 3 times per day, and they will fight on your side for 10 minutes. However, if you die while wearing this ring, they are summoned to, but now as enemies. That sounds cool, but again, I feel like that's overpriced. A lot of this is the same as the stuff back at Dresden. B-shape, I suppose personal, yeah. Yeah, but I can already get that. Thank you, but no thank you. Is this pathway going to fix itself, or are we acknowledging it? Why are you going further away? That's just rude. Can you please come back? Nope. Okay. Well. Oh, now you want to come back? Yeah, but I want to go this way first, so we'll come back. We'll come back.
Might be trapped.
We know where
Might
it
be treasure.
leads. Oh shit, hi. What is this? I haven't saved. Dunk the slave trader. A grotesquely fat demon speaks to a demoness standing in front of him, his voice irritated yet slightly sycophantic. If you wanted to get these sweet asamas for the 10,000 delights, cough up 50,000. Just look at how delicious they are. These girls haven't yet been whipped. What girls? Oh, those two. I see, sorry. Your clients will be clamouring for them, and after they become too worn out, they'll make a magnificent stew. Chivaro. I'll give you 30 if you stop talking rubbish, Dunk. Dunk? I'll keep going, and you can steer clear of my palace of delights. You can pleasure yourself on your own, you fat chunk of rotten meat. Do you want to get on Chivaro's bad side? Do you really want that? The Asama slaves standing nearby tried to avoid looking at the angry demoness. Even in their miserable position, they retained the mark of inner purity and nobility inherent to their kind. Puffing himself up, the fat demon answers abruptly and angrily, 50,000. For these delightful, innocent creatures, your shabby and worn-out demonesses can't hope to compete with. That is my final offer. Stay away from the 10,000 delights. You can have your own little morsels. Pleasure you from now on, you greedy, horned piece of shit. The disgustingly fleshy demon greets you with a wave, his arm encased in roll after roll of fat. Allow me to present my living wares, the finest household slaves to serve. Didn't she disappear? To serve you and entertain, yeah, she goes, your body and spirit. And they can satiate even the most exquisite cravings. The demon accompanies his last claim with a voluptuous lip smacking, looking pleased. Ew, poor Asama. Asama? What are we arguing about that demoness? She wanted to buy my beautiful Asama concubines for her palace of pleasures, the 10,000 delights. Unfortunately, her common sense and good taste couldn't compete with her greed. She offered me a paltry price, next to nothing, instead of gratefully paying the full sum for these slaves. Offering 30,000 for a group of innocent, pure Asamas, shipped here with the utmost care. No one has laid a single finger on them. No one has taken a single bite out of them. It's simply outrageous. There is a certain Spartan elegance in the way these slavers arrange their everyday routines. Every trouble can be solved with the most simple and effective tool: violence. They legalize enforcement of obedience. I mean, I want to kill you, but it said don't attack in public. Although on the other hand, it also tells you to get your infamy up by killing. It's a lot of money. Can I just save and then attack? Just in case shit goes south. A trainer's work is never done. I'll make fine slaves out of you. Is it literally just him? And he's a Nalfa what's-macaldy. I'd say. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have been standing right next to him. So he's not that high level. Pretty high spell resistance though, which is going to make my life a little difficult. Grebor.
Simply business.
What's your AC? 51! Mistakes have been made. Take the penalty to AC, please.
Cover me,
if
all
you
right?
can hit him. Ha! Ivu. Breath weapon, please. $52 damage. Me. As much as I don't want to, I'm going to have to haste a lot of us. Hopefully they got everybody. It didn't get land. Damn. If you can back the fuck up, that'd be great. Dayrent, we may need your expertise a little closer-ish.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yeah, hitting him is going to be the issue. Oh man. I appreciate the aid, but weren't you trying to stay invisible? Oh no, she's not watching us. Good. This isn't going to go well. 7 attacks. He's not going to hit a single one. Oh, poor Waldruff. He's a bit incapacitated. Oh, I can't use that again. Drat. Oh no, I'm out. Fuck. I needed it to be me to get the AoE attack. I don't know how else this is gonna go. Can I smite you? This is just evil creatures, right? Or did we discuss this was all creatures? Only evil and neutral creatures. Yeah, but like half the party is not good. We can do that.
This thing refuses to cooperate. This thing refuses to cooperate. This thing refuses to cooperate. This thing refuses
No, you refuse to
cooperate.
cooperate. Don't be such a dick. Jesus Christ. He's not within touch range. You're chaotic, yeah? Yeah.
Kneel before me.
I need AoE. That's not AoE, though. Nice for you to heal the slaves.
You're in my way.
Okay, I'm good next round. Oh, I just realized my air conditioning was not on quiet. My bad. It is now. I'll just back. Yes! Okay, does that lower the AC by 2? What can you even do? Not much. Okay. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's unleash some pain, if we can. Only 48. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. Do you have anything useful? Does banishment work on something that's technically already in its own realm? It enables you to force extra planar creatures out of your home plane. I don't think it's going to work here. Ooh. Sure. Spell resistance. No, you just missed the attack. Okay, my bad.
You won't survive me.
It's up to me to hold the fort, I guess.
This one's mine.
Try not to die, guys. Do you have to attack? Oh wait, I'm in range. I forgot that I'm still in range. Shit.
Had your chance.
Oh no, I'm fucking out again. I should have moved when I had the chance. I'm going to have to redo this fight because I'm literally the only person that can hit them. And I just keep getting debilitated. It's ridiculous. Though to be fair, I'm probably going to be dead next time. Is that going to be enough? Probably not. And be as useless as you are normally. Thank you. Fragile. I probably could have smarted you. In fact, I probably could have done nothing. Thanks for the heals. Appreciate it.
Simply business.
And we're still out. Oh my god. Oops, sorry,
Don't hold
Ivory.
back.
I've just got nothing.
Make every strike count.
I'm literally the only person. Maybe I should be finding out why I can't attack and getting Darren to dispel that.
It's your time to cease to exist.
What is stopping me from attacking? Dazed. I don't know how to get... This is the thing. I fucked if I know how to get rid of these effects because it doesn't tell you how to get rid of them. I don't know how to get rid of that. And it's another 20 seconds. It's probably going to like restart in between. I don't know how to get rid of it. I highly doubt that Lesser Restoration is going to do a goddamn thing. Nothing.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Kneel before me.
Oh, now you attack. When I wanted you to heal me. Thanks.
A mere flesh wound.
And she's...
You're in my way.
This is just stupid.
survive me.
This one's mine!
What irritates me the most is that I can't even move out of the range.
You had your chance.
Oh! Have I got my turn back? Oh my god, it's a miracle. Jesus. I don't know if that's the best choice. Really? Touch attack. Waste. Maybe overkill. Whatever.
Endure this.
Press the attack!
I love how none of you are nat 20.
Simply business.
Hey! You nat 20'd! I assume. Because there's literally no other way you can attack shit. Okay. What else do we have? Firestorm. Awesome. Fuck, that's huge. Yeah, I can't. No. $53 points. We'll take. You could just stand there and look pretty,
Make
David.
every strike count.
In fact, everybody can stand there and look pretty, but
Retreat is
I'm
not an
optimistic that
option.
somebody will at least get one attack off. Oh, even the hand is missing. It's no good.
It's
You'll
your
survive,
time
Grable.
to cease to exist.
I'm no longer getting hit, which is the main point. Hellfire Ray. No. We want something that does multiple creatures, because then it's area perfect. Oh man, finally killed the bastard. Is he gonna go back invisible? Yes. Well, should I just kill everybody here so I can get the money back? If that were the case, I should kill him to start off with. You're all free, by the way. Can you go to the camp? Yasimars no longer look broken. Hope has brought the pale glow of heavenly fire to their eyes. One of the women clutches a hairpin that, by some miracle, went unnoticed by the guards. Resembling a gleaming stiletto, it ends in a rather vicious-looking point. Oh, are you going to get violent? With their expressions alone, the slaves send a clear message. Don't dare come near us. We stand ready to defend ourselves. Help us, kind lady. We know you are no stranger to compassion and mercy. Your aura warms our hearts like the sun of our beloved Golarion. What is this aura that you sense? We don't know. We just sense it. We are no sorceresses. We are guided by our senses alone. But as soon as you appeared, we were touched by bright, clean energies, and we knew you for a friend. We heard about something like this. A horrible demon. Our master called him the Echo. Wanted to buy us, oh no, and use us to find a stranger from Golarion. A stranger who is surrounded by a benevolent light wherever she goes. They found to agree on a price, so the terrible demon left, spitting curses. What a relief. He was worse than anyone else we've seen here. Perhaps these poor wretched souls sensed my presence. The blood of heaven runs through the veins of and our kinship reveals itself. What a dire news they bring. The Echo of Discari, an avatar of our sworn enemy, does not cease its attempts to get to me. Explain how to get to the Nexus. Yasimar women look at you, their expressions piercing. You sense a mixture of gratitude and awe in their eyes. Thank you, stranger. We did not expect any help in this terrible place. You will not forget it. We will not forget it. You did a noble thing when you did not abandon the weak in the hour of need. You have my deepest respect. Your respect gets me nothing. Huddled together and wiping the demonic blood off their faces and clothes, the slaves stare at you in terror. Do kill Daddy Dunk? You won't hurt us, will you? Take us to your palace. We'll obey you. We'll serve you very well. Get to the Nexus. And take you somewhere normal. Save us? But why would you save us? We are very happy here. Perhaps we should return to your camp first and then we can have some fun. You'll like it so much you'll never want to leave the abyss. Those poor souls, raised by demons like cattle for the slaughter. You have broken their golden chains. At first they will hate the harsh world you have delivered them into, but only because they are so naive. I, however, celebrate your compassion. Yeah, but this is getting me nowhere. Ugh, I don't care if we fail that. This is getting me nowhere. Did I come from up top? Yes, I had to have. Where does that even take us? Portal up. To the flesh markets. Oh, that will take me up there. Because I do kind of want to go this way before I go that way. No real preference. No real reason for the preference, rather, but it's just what I would like to do.